This is the NFL on EA Sports, and football has returned to America's finest city, San Diego, California. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Here we go. 60, go.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue.
And room to run as he's out past the 35-yard line.
The rushing numbers for Blue a week ago. 12 carries, 91 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Let's go now.
To throw, it's Milton. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Gain of 6.
Boy, so great to see the NFL back in San Diego. Remember, of course, the Chargers left following the 2016 season, so it's been a little while. But the folks here, they certainly never wavered in their hopes or desires that they would get another shot at NFL football here in San Diego. And now that day is here.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Delgado. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Ready. Let go.
They'll run. This is Phil Maffa. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, they're using him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hot 70. Hot 70.
Now Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Milton. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bulls will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. That time a 9-play drive. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by their 6-year quarterback.
And he's a young man who's always believed in his talents. Didn't have many offers out of high school. Ended up at Houston Baptist and put up monster numbers. Decided to take the next step and go to Western Kentucky. And he did it again. Set NCAA records for passing touchdowns and passing yards in a single season. Now the big jump to the NFL. This guy's like a very skilled point guard. Knows how to deal and put the ball in the proper place with every throw.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down on the
Off the fake, Zappy. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
A gain of 16.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And some room to work. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Armadillos are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. They go again with Blue. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Ready? Bronco 80. Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Blue. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying the defense is going to have to adjust to it.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They go with Blue between the tackles. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Messing with it in the middle. It's ready. Especially looking around. 70 Timberwolves.
To throw is Milton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Down inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready?
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jaden Blue, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14.
So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. But you look at this defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run.
Zappe in trouble, and he's going down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Zappe looks to throw it. He gets it complete to A.T. Perry. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. And on now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Set for the 2nd quarter, San Diego in possession of the football, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crush.
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, Jack. Nice.
Throwing is Milton.
Man, it's caught inside the 10.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Blue trying the right side. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaking up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Let's go now. Cowboys, go.
Here's Milton now to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready, set.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Back. 68.
Milton. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Omaha's offense back out for another series. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now Zappi. Over the middle, it's complete. A gain of 5. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Going play action here with Zappi. Over the middle, complete. That's Perry. And he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Zappi throws this quickly and completes it. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. And Zappi to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They go play action here on first down.
Going for Boykin, but it is intercepted.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw, Zappi. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now 4th down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
4th down, here's Zappi.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
The Bulls offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That's good for a second.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Milton.
Yes.
Incomplete. It's Taylor. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Back to throw again.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Milton trying to set up a screen for Blue. And he's going to be dumped there, but he does have a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
They'll get that one to Taylor, complete.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On the give, this is Blue. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
Luke Musgrave.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bulls will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They'll try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Zappy. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's Zappy.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is fielded at the 27. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 at the 27-yard line.
So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hansen. It is our EA Sports halftime report. Scott, take it away.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Little play call. Little situation. Play call.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game.
And an Omaha first down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. In motion, the tight end.
Zappy from the gun.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Another throw coming for Zappy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack.
Zappy working from the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. And his kick is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. The drive starts with a run by Blue. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 29, here's a 2nd and 5.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake. Milton. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack.
He like he was fooled. Then he hurry up and turn back around fast. That's crazy.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
From the gun on 3rd down. Milton. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 15 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
And here's the Omaha offense getting set to go now.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Now he's going to step up and run. Completes it to Perry.
Will go down as a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the shotgun, Zappi.
This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit short here of a first down. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to kick it away. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Milton.
Drops it to Blue, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, go!
Now Milton.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving
Get up in some smart. Call him on the phone.
5 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Omaha's offense back out for another series. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Zappi back to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And then Omaha. 1st down. 1st and... And at the 48-yard line.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Now a handoff looking right. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now Zappi.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 5.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. The offense on 3rd down tonight, it's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Zappi fakes a handoff, looks to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
That's good.
And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll throw again with Zappy. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down, Omaha.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Touchdown! Salvon Ahmed taking it in. And the Armadillos have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Still trailing. 6 seconds left.
And he returns this to the 22. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3.
Here we go.
Handoff, Blue running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Here's Milton. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. That's taken on the 25. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. Now here's the Omaha offense getting set to go now. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Play fake, and now here's Zappy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, Zappy has it knocked down. And the defense will get their hands. There he goes, left side. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Point after try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 14. So not only the cough up, but
interview.
then the pickup on the other side, the scoop,
Yeah, right
and
at.
the score the other
Scoop
way,
back
the
up out
fumble
of the team.
return for a touchdown.
Oh.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now here's the Omaha offense getting set to go now. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Just like that.
Extra point attempt here still to come. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Delgado. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the two-point try will be unsuccessful. Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And here's the Omaha offense getting set to go now. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Zappi looks to throw it.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now Zappi.
And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Again, it's Zappi.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
And Zappi to throw.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's another Omaha first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw, Zappi.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On the ground, Whitaker. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Armadillos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 13.
Makes the score Bulls.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Come on, come on.
They hand it off. It's Blue. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. And now whistles blow here. Play is stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
Cougar 19.
On 3rd down, they run with Blue. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Omaha's offense back out for another series. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. There's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's another.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
A gain of 31 yards.
Zappi, he wants to change it up. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Let's go. 60 vices. 60 vices.
And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the home team here, it was